Hello, welcome back to Tarot Time with Andy. Thank you for being here. This is my vibrational reading. Please do your own research for entertainment purposes and allegedly. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. And FYI, I do not do personal readings, so if you get hustled on my feed, it is not me. It is the fraudulent people trying to mimic a lot of readers across YouTube, so don't buy into it, okay? I had to stop completely doing any personal readings because of them, okay, as well as a lot of other YouTubers. So today I'm going to do a spread on Pamela Anderson and what is her true goal with her ex-husband, Tommy Lee, because he has stated he's kind of wishes she would just kind of go along, and he wishes her well, but she keeps texting him saying how he was the true love. It just kind of gives off the vibe she really wants to get him back. She's been married 7 times, very short marriages, very brief marriages. My personal assessment of her from watching and observing, and I think she is, because the quick, short, fast marriages, I think she's histrionic. They tend to rush into things. As well as being kind of a love addict, which fits in line with the borderline because they're love addicts, and she keeps talking about how much she loves love. But then when they get into it, they don't know how to stay in it, unfortunately. But they're very empathetic. They get very emotional. They just dive right in and without thinking much. And it is said that there was some drugs involved. I do know there was drugs involved in their marriage. FYI. My cousin is a makeup artist, and she actually was a makeup artist on Baywatch. She actually did Pamela's makeup, so she had to do some covering up. If you get my drift, there was visible signs on her arms. I heard about this, gosh, 25 years ago, long time, maybe even 30 years ago. I heard about it a long time ago. So glad she got healthy. She seems to be pretty healthy. Charismatic, energetic. She's very wand energies, very confident. She loves the limelight. She likes being in the front center. And that's also part of histrionic. They're very uncomfortable when they're not getting the attention, which is what, her one rocker husband, very briefly from Michigan, had to say about her when she did a little clip in a movie, and he was very upset with her. So that was Kid Rock. Yeah, Kid Rock wasn't too pleased with her. So let's find out what's her intentions with Tommy Lee. Where does she want to go with this? It looks like she's going to be doing fine. Her movie, her book, everybody's raving about it. They like her, very likable. Not saying she isn't. She comes off very down to earth. She's going to be doing a vegan book, and she wants to be the next Martha Stewart, but vegan Martha Stewart, showing off her place in Canada, her grandmother's farm that she had changed and altered, and sort of, so it looks like she's going into that direction, that she is going to have another moment of fame coming her way. So maybe that will show up as to how that will do. If I get the star card up or down, how it will actually pan out. She's had a lot of failures aside from Baywatch. A lot of her, she did a show called Stacked. It's kind of double wording for her chest. Also being a person who worked in the library. Didn't go so well. So she hasn't had much success other than being the most Playboy bunny on the cover and all of that. So let's see, how is things going to go for her? How are things going to go for her? And what's her intentions with Tommy Lee? And where are things headed for her? Where are things headed for her? My dogs are barking here. So we have here 9 of Swords. So right now it feels like a little bit too much here. Her conscience is bothered. She's got a bit of mental anguish, a lot of rumination over things from the past. So she's ruminating over the past, over the things that bothered her. She did apologize to Tommy Lee about things that went on within the marriage that she wasn't happy with. I'm going to take this one as the challenging position. She wants new emotional love. Yes, she does. Oof. Yeah, she is gunning for him. She's gunning for him. She wants new love. She wants to birth love and have a hookup. It also could represent self-love. She's trying to love herself through the problems they had in the past. And, it's just loving communication. She wants that loving communication. They had children together. Ace of Cups represents the children also. It also could represent maybe she just really wants a super loving friendship because they have kids together. But I will say that is also, if you study narcissism, they like to keep their exes as friends. They cannot break free. Yes, they have shared children, but they're getting to that age they do not need to be like this, okay? So that is kind of common with that cluster B thing as well. Especially with histrionic, they think the relationships are closer than what they actually are. That's one of the problems with histrionic personality disorder. And they tend to be overtly sexual. They always got to wear super skimpy clothes. They got to be very, very sexual. They got to always show themselves, and they need lots and lots of attention. So that is that. Yes, she wants his attention. She wants his love. She wants to express his love. She's got a little bit of a bothered conscience. She is thinking about things. She's ruminating. And she's a little bit fear-based because everything's happening so fast. I think she's a little bit fear-based here. And the fact that we have a 9 here, 9s represents, completions. It's coming to a breaking point here, so it's either do or die with what she's doing. She wants things to have the end of old ways, and but a bit of fear. She wants to end something. She doesn't want that the past to keep haunting her, and so that's why she did what she did as far as put all this information out there. So here we go. The focal point here is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. She is thinking maybe this may not go her way. A lot of lost opportunity. In terms of Tommy, she thinks it was a letdown. There was a cutoff, there was a letdown, there was major roadblock. She didn't feel like she got the rewards, the success being with him. The opportunities, her financial opportunities never really went to total fruition. She doesn't actually, even though she's successful and she's an iconic figure, she really doesn't feel like she's really successful. She doesn't feel it at all. This one wants out too, so I'm going to take it out. Those flipped over, so I will read them. And this is a focal point too. As a cause of effect of probably things that went wrong, it just was a cause and effect with the justice. And then we have here temperance in reverse because there was a lot of devil energy. Temperance is not taking the middle ground. There wasn't the balance and moderation in the marriage. There wasn't a lot of balance and moderation and positive negotiation within the marriage. And it became a cause and effect, and it became a total letdown. So there was just a lot of disharmony. There was a lot of toxicity in the marriage. It became totally out of control, very unhealthy, tons of hostility. There was some illness here, probably mental illness, and basically too much devil energy, which devil energy is all about frustration, negative senses, havoc, a lot of shame, addiction, rage, lies, lust, caged in by overabundance of luxury. There's this domination, a lot of seduction of the material world, physical pleasures, low vibe bonding. It was a low vibe bonding marriage. And too much devil energy and not positive negotiation. It really was the cause and effect of all of this. So let's get to the hidden energy. Hidden energy, we have here the 8 of Swords. She's trying to release it. She doesn't want to hold it inside anymore. This is why she's speaking out and letting it all fly. It's a way to get out of her own mental prison. So that's what the root reason is, why she's doing what she's doing, to free herself, to free her mind up so she can live the rest of her life in peace. Then we have here the past position that no longer serves is the 6 of Wands. So the 6 of Wands is in reverse. She knows she's had a lot of failings. It doesn't serve her anymore. She doesn't want to fail anymore. She prefers the attention as attention is attention. This is the attention. She wants admiration. I think she has felt ignored for the last several years with the 6 of Wands in reverse. She wants to keep it going. She wants to keep it going. She wants success to keep going. She's striving for the attention, for the future. She wants to achieve. She wants a period of success. and it may be brief, because this is just kind of a brief success, a brief victory, a brief accomplishment with lots of recognition. And she knows that fame can be very brief and fleeting. And I think she wants it to keep going, and it doesn't serve her that she hasn't been getting the recognition and the attention. It's quite the attention card. I also call this a narcissist card because they want lots of attention as attention as attention as attention. Look at me. It's a look at me card. I have to win. I have to win. I will not accept failure. So there's a lot of narcissism in her because it is cluster B, and she has to have attention. It goes back to she doesn't like being ignored. So she's enjoying this attention. And then going into the future, what do I have here? Judgment. Judgment basically represents trying to let go of grudges. She wants to let go of the grudges. She wants to forgive herself. This is kind of a self-love card. It's also about letting go of the old grudges and the old wounds that she had with Tommy. It's releasing it. It's making a major announcement about it. It's also a spiritual wake-up call. I think she's had some sort of spiritual awakening as well, because she did talk about a little bit about spirituality. So I think she's going to have a little bit of a spiritual angle to what she talks about, because she's done a lot of self-evaluation, and she wants to release it. She wants to release it. She wants to release it. And she wants new love. She does want new love. The challenging position is she wants everyone to love her too. She wants people. She just wants to be loved. Sounds very Marilyn Monroe-ish, to be honest. Let's get to the next position, which is the feelings in the situation as Knight of Wands in reverse. In terms of Tommy, she knows he's not coming for her. The Knight of Wands in reverse is not interested. There's no enthusiasm. That wand is down. So basically, he has no ambition for her. She does not make him tick. He does not want to deal with her. He has no enthusiasm. He's not going to put his personal energy into her, either internally or externally. He doesn't feel he has the willpower to deal with her or even put any movements into her. And then with the King of Wands in reverse, he's not driven. He doesn't want the spotlight quite like she does. He doesn't want to chase it quite like she does. He's kind of done with it, I feel like. He doesn't need that sort of attention. This is sort of a falling out. He knows it would be a shallow adventure. It's just, dumped energy, giving up energy. He doesn't want the wild side with her. I think he's very happy with who he's with. He doesn't want to deal with her charisma, that daring energies in reverse. So he's calmed down a bit. He's committed right now to somebody else. Upright is feeling quite uncommitted. There was this lack of commitment in the marriage before. It was too wild. It was a fearless direction that just went terrible. It was a shallow adventure, being married to her, and it didn't last. Going into the next, we have here, he's not going to self-sacrifice himself for her. He's not going to take a new perspective. He considers her a traitor because he's not going to hang out with her or take a new thought. He's not going to go inward and rethink any of this with the Hangman. He's like, no, I'm not doing this. So basically, he knows it would be poor judgment. It would be naive, and it's a direction he's not going to go down. It would be a stupid direction. Before, he probably felt that it was a good thing to do. I can do this. We can change the world together. We can think things. I can hang out with you. I can go in pause mode and think about this and maybe do this. And, we can think up new things together, get this enlightenment together. He doesn't want it. He's just not interested. There's no interest. I guess because she turned him in, because there was physical violence and abuse here, she turned him in, and he went to jail for a while. So he knows it would just be a bad thing. He just sees her as a traitor. He doesn't want what she wants. He's not going to even think about it. His mind's not going to even go into that space. He's already with someone else. He's just not going to do it. So she's really wasting her time. I will say that. So she's really barking up a tree. That's just not going to happen for her. Yeah, so that's kind of sad. It's one-sided here. She needs to let go. He's let go. Basically, it's a negative pattern, and he has a fear of sacrificing himself for her anymore. Before, he surrendered, and he broke those old patterns also, and he has not changed his perspective about the marriage. So, and he has not had any spiritual development in the reverse position. Because in the upright, you can have some spiritual development, but I would say no. And I think he doubts whether or not she has had true spiritual enlightenment at all, even though she talks about it. I don't think he believes it. I don't think he thinks that she has a focused mind. And he just doesn't want to focus on her. He's not going to put any focus into her. He's just going to keep doing what he's doing. He's just not interested. So yeah, he's not going to sacrifice himself or his relationship he's in now for her. The hopes and fears. Yeah, she is hoping for a 9 of Pentacles. So 9 of Pentacles is basically having a stable person in your life, feeling stable, getting that achievement. She wants to achieve the achievements. She wants material success. She wants her cornucopia. She wants well-being. She wants all these things, but it came in reverse. So she's feeling rather lonely. She's feeling like she's going to be a workaholic because she's had a lot of failed marriages. She's got some envy of others. She's on her own. She's feeling insecure. She's feeling like a failure. Just a lot of setbacks. So she's jealous of what she's seeing. She is absolutely jealous of what she's seeing. Final outcome with her and Tommy Lee and her ambitions. Yeah, she wants that 3 of Cups. She wants that 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups is to hang out, be friends. Yep, it's back to, I'm going to have to say it. I know a lot of people like her, but all narcissists want to maintain friendship with their exes. If you do not believe me, go to any narcissist channel and they will talk to you and educate you on it. So do not get mad at me for saying this. Narcs always want to have all their exes in alignment. They do not like full breakups. They want you in the harem garage. They want in that shelf dynamic so they can contact you when they're depressed, lonely, feeling sad. They've got someone to call. So she needs him to bring her and lift her up. It's a healing situation for her. So she needs that connection with the ex. So she can feel like everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. I've got this connection. I've got this friend that can lift me up and help me recover from an unhealthy or unhappy situation. Trying to reap the rewards from previous connections and endeavors so that she can have some sort of optimism over her future with social gatherings, raise a glass together, drink together, hang out together, have joyous occasions together, celebrations together, so she can feel emotional satisfaction. So that is very much in alignment with kind of what I've been saying on the psychological end. Not unusual. It's kind of what I expected. And it's not going to happen coming from his camp. And then the center of the deck, what do I have here? I have here 2 of Pentacles in reverse. It's not going to happen. She needs to give it up. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. 2 of Pentacles upright is having this equilibrium, being able for them to balance each other, their positive and negatives, and coping with each other. It's not going to happen. It's just dropping the ball. Cannot handle the situation dropping the ball. Dropping the ball on the 5 of Wands. Yep, he knows that she would be a lot of challenges, struggles. 5 of Wands is competition. She's struggling with the competition. It's a rivalry. He's got someone else. This is the rivalry card. Tension. Her ego it's a battle of the egos card. It's a struggle of some kind, a rivalry, that competition, irritation, struggles, healthy competition. She likes healthy competition and she wants to balance and juggle the energy together with each other, but it's not going to happen. It was in reverse. He doesn't want that. He doesn't want the tension. He doesn't want the struggle with her. There is no dominance here. There is no battle of the egos. That we don't want the resistance. We don't want the competition. We don't want this rivalry going on. There is no challenge going on with the woman I'm with now. We're staying in peace. We're not doing this. we're dropping the ball. Give it up. You've been dumped. We're not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. We cannot handle this. There is no balancing act between us. So he doesn't even seem like, he may be friendly with her, semi-friendly, but he doesn't want to get like this with her. And that's what she's trying for. And he's like publicly said, no, no. And here it is on the table. So yeah, interesting. Where am I at on time frame here? I am at, where am I? 20 minutes. Wow. Okay. I think that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this. Until next time, like and subscribe. Bye, you guys.